You don't hate them enough. We don't hate them enough. I don't think that anyone understands what the mindset is of Hamas, who Hamas are. Because what we saw, you see two young boys, children, little children, their father is killed in front of them. They're then crying, they're hurt from shrapnel, they're crying their eyes out, they're on their floor wishing they were dead. And then you see, yeah. You don't hate them enough. We don't hate them enough. I don't think that anyone understands what the mindset is of Hamas, who Hamas are. And that must be an incredibly frustrating thing if you watch that and you understand that they're celebrated in our capital city. And whilst they're celebrated, the police didn't enforce any law against them celebrating. Prescribed terrorist organisations were continually celebrated every single Saturday for a year after that. The next week, in fact, in the first 48 hours, they were out marching in celebration across the West. And you have to see those two young boys, their dad's killed in front of them. The mum then turns up, she's trying to get them. And then it's horrible, man. They go into the kitchen, yeah, they're hurt, and the jihad is just standing there, sipping a bottle of Coke. The kid's on the floor, and then the little boy's trying to help the other boy. The other boy's lost his eyesight in one eye, and their little brother's trying to help, the big brother's trying to help him. Yeah. I just don't think that when we hear or you see the news or you see the media, you see the portrayal given. You need to watch those videos, and you need to understand what the people living here in these civilian areas face, because the people just over that fence in the neighbourhood next door, which is what you can see how close it is. There's no big fortified separation. There's just a little fence, and there's a mile. Yeah, and then you understand how those people think. You know the Blackland Theatre, you know Nice, you know the Manchester Arena bombing, you know all the attacks on Westminster Bridge. Do you know all the Al Qaeda attacks? All of these are the same mindset, but there's an entire army. An army. We've got handfuls of these successful terror attacks. There's an army, or there was an army. Thankfully, many of them have been killed. But there was an entire army stationed on that border, on that border, on that border, that wished to come into this country and rape and pillage their way through if they were successful. And they were successful on October 7th. But yeah, I think everyone should have to watch that film.